Engspan Easy Spelling, Part 3, Consonants. This is Professor Walter Williams, continuing in our program of explaining the sound of engspan. In this part, we are going to cover the consonant letters. Now, these letters are a lot easier than the vowels that I hope you've already looked at in engspan Part 2. We'll start with the letter B. B in English and in Spanish is both pronounced with a B sound. So in English we have words like bank, bar, best. In Spanish, words like banco, boca, basta. When we get to the letter C, we have a difference because there are different sounds of the letter C that is usually spelled with an S. So we're going to spell all those sounds in words like city, ciudad, with an S. So this leaves the only sound in the letter C to be used by the letter C is the ch sound. For example, in English, words like chair, watch, ch. In Spanish, words like chapa, chico. The letter D in engspan in English is d. Words like do, did, dish. In Spanish, words like dar, debo. F has the same sound in English and Spanish as f, such as fish, if, finger, awful. In Spanish, face, fe. The letter G in English is a g sound, as in the words go, gas, give, dog. In Spanish, the words gusto, gala. The H sound in English and in Spanish is different because in Spanish the H is silent, but in English and in engspan we're going to use the English sound of H, which is ha. So, for example, in English words like hi, hello, how, who. This sound in Spanish is often spelled with a J, but in engspan is going to be spelled with an H. Words like jefe, jabón, hollow. In J, we have another confusing letter for Spanish speakers because the sound is different from the English sound. In engspan, the J is going to be pronounced J, the same as in English. Joke, Jim, edge, judge. Spanish words with the J sound are like llama, llanta. The K sound is the same in English and Spanish, but we incorporate a lot of words that begin with the letter C. In English, words like keep, kid, can, could. In Spanish, K sound is words like kilo, casa, quita. The L sound in English is la. Words like love, like, letter, little, which has both the L sound at the beginning and at the end is O sound. Pull. In Spanish, L sounds are in words like lava, listo. The letter M is a M sound, as in English words map, make, empty, dim, imply. So with the IM, it's the sound, the English letter M. Spanish words are the same way, with words like mesa, importante, impacto. N is pronounced N, and just like in Spanish, the IN is pronounced like the name of the letter N in English, so it's N. Words like night, nurse, inside, interview. In Spanish, words like nido, indio, indica. Now in engspan, we're getting rid of the ñ sound, the double N in Spanish, and it will not be used in engspan because this sound is so difficult for people who do not speak Spanish. The letter P is pronounced the same way in English and Spanish as pa. Pay, pack. Spanish words peso, pizza. The letter Q is pronounced in both English and Spanish in the same way without the U letter. English words like quit, quite, question, queen, quiz. Spanish words like cuarto, cuando. R in engspan takes the R sound in English words like radio, rug, red. Spanish words like claro, cara, cera. Now note, in Spanish, in using the R, there is the tendency to roll the tongue. Now that is not going to be used in engspan because it is so difficult for people who do not speak Spanish to learn how to do that R sound. That kind of difficulty will be eliminated from engspan. The letter S will use Spanish words like siglo, sana, seco. Now there's a S sound in je. For example, in English words, there are few English words that use sounds like je, like pleasure, leisure, and they are not going to be used in engspan because they're very rare sounds and they are so difficult for people who do not speak English to learn these words. So Spanish words will be used instead of words having these English sounds of je. The S in English will be used for the S sound, as in so, city, citrus, serve. Note that both letters C and S are used inconsistently in English to make this same S sound, but in engspan there will only be one sound for one letter, and that is the letter S. Now there's one sound in English that is different from the S sound, and that is the SH sound. And you combine them to form the sh sound, which is used in English to mean be quiet, and continues to be spelled the same way as in English. So sh words in English are words like show, short, Sasha, shoe. The letter T is going to have one pronunciation, which is T. So in words like tea, toe, to, take, telephone, cat. In English, there are two different sounds for the combined letters TH, and these will not be used in engspan because they are so difficult for people who do not speak English to learn how to pronounce this TH sound. There are two TH sounds. One of the TH sounds in words like the, this, that, these would be converted into engspan into a D sound. And instead of this, that, these, it will be said dis, dat, these. This is much easier for the tongue to pronounce and is already used in several types of pidgin English. Even more difficult than the sound in English is the th sound in words like thank you, through, thought, thermometer, theater. So the solution in engspan is to get rid of all the words with this th sound, which is very difficult to say. It requires putting the tongue between the teeth, and many languages do not have that practice in their language, and it's very hard for people to learn to do. So instead of saying words like theater, we use the Spanish words in engspan, teatro. Instead of saying thermometer, we use the Spanish word theometer. So Spanish words like taco, tuna, toma are used for the letter S. For the letter V, we're not going to use the inconsistent Spanish sound of B, but instead the English version of V, as in vacation, view. In Spanish, words would be pronounced in engspan as vito, vaca, ver. For the letter W, we're going to combine in engspan the sounds wa and hua, because these sounds are very close to each other and there's no real need for making two distinct sounds. So, for example, English words like want, why, one would be pronounced the same in engspan as want, why, one. In Spanish words like whiskey, waffle. So that minor distinction between wa and poi is not going to be used in engspan. It's not necessary. For the letter X, it will be used in English words like exact, explain, six. And there's no reason to add an E before it. You just see the letter X and know that it stands for the sound of X. In Spanish, words like extra, examine. For the letter Y in English, it's the word yes, yellow, you. In Spanish, the Y sound is spelled in words like yema, yogurt, y sound. Now this brings us to the last letter of the alphabet, Z. There are only a few words with Z sounds, and in engspan, these are going to be converted to S sounds, so that Z is not used for its own separate sound. So there would be English words like zone, that would be pronounced like sown, zoo, pronounced like sue, and zebra, pronounced like zebra. In Spanish, it would be the same thing, pronounced like an S. Congratulations on learning engspan letters, and we look forward to seeing you when we have the presentation of the grammar rules, engspan easy grammar.